All right. In the comment section, in the chat right now, I am asking for the smoke. So I want you to bring it. But when you bring it, you better have a good argument, okay? You better have a good argument. We're going to talk about something that's been kind of eating at me for a little bit. And I want to know how you guys feel about it, okay? Now, let's be clear. I'm not the same old Lions. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm trying to speak my mind, okay? And that's the problem with the internet, especially when it comes to the Detroit Lions. Everybody wants to walk the fence. They're too scared that the fan base is going to disagree with what they're saying. So they want to, they want to Pillsbury dough everything. But I ain't the one. I'm not going to do it today, and I'm never going to do it. Whether you watch me or not, I don't care. My job is to tell you my opinion, and your job is to listen or not. So I want you to bring the smoke. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. Is Jeff Okudah, are we being too nice to Jeff Okudah? Are we being too lenient on Jeff Okudah? I'm about to go off, okay? Had a conversation, and it turned into, it was a nice little debate, not heated at all, but just a debate. It was facts on facts, right? So I am under the impression that Jeff Okudah is trending bust. Trending bust. Now, I'm a dude who sits in the basement, talks about NFL players. Okay, he's a guy that was drafted 3rd overall and is making millions and millions of dollars. Okay, now Jeff Okudah, I had a conversation. Does it matter where you're picked as far as expectations? My thought is 100%. You know why Jamarcus Russell is a bust? Because he was picked before Calvin Johnson, first ballot Hall of Famer. You know why Ryan Leaf is a bust? Because he was picked after first ballot Hall of Famer Peyton Manning. What makes you a bust? A bust, you become a bust when your expectations are not lived up to. Mike Hughes, first round bust. Jarrett Davis, first round bust. Charles Harris, who is on our team, first round bust. Jeff Okudah was taken after Joe Burrow, Chase Young. He was taken before Tua, Justin Herbert. And we want to keep giving this guy time, right? Jeff Okudah has been the biggest debatable Lion since he's been on this team. Him and then Jared Goff. If you are drafted 3rd overall, I don't put these expectations on you. They're automatically put. The NFL stands for not for long. What can you do for me today? When do you see, why is Mike Hughes not on the Minnesota Vikings? Because he didn't live up to expectations. They traded him away. Okay? Jeff Okudah has not lived up to expectations. Dern says, for where Okudah was taken, sure, I think start over on another team would be best for him. Me, personally, I hated that we are treating him like this, but business is business. But Braylon, we're not treating him like anything, bro. We're not treating him like, I understand what you're saying, okay? Darius Slay rough till year 3. Okay. Now, Eric, first of all, I love your kind of thought process, bro, because it's always kind of a pushback in it. Darius Slay, to me, is not a shutdown corner. I am sorry. I have never, ever thought that Darius Slay was that good. Darius Slay is a component. He receives the benefit of having a good defense. I have never thought that. I have never thought that Darius Slay was as good as he thinks he is. Okay? But I love the swag, though. I love the chip on his shoulder. I'm a big chip on shoulder guy. I got chips for days. I can feed all y'all. But Darius Slay is not as good as he thinks he is. Darius Slay was not drafted 3rd overall, though, Eric. And you might hear something in my voice, man, but it ain't directed toward you. So the debate is this. Is Jeff Okudah, has he played like the 3rd overall pick? Now, an argument could be said that you don't have to play like the 3rd overall pick. You just have to play your type of ball. And to me, that is false. If you are drafted top 10, you need to play like a top 10er. Okay? Now let's do this. Let's do this because I love this. I talked about this yesterday. This is going to be a 10-minute segment. I've been meaning to get this off my chest. Sauce Gardner, while he could be overrated, where was he drafted at? Number 4, right? Number 4. He wins Defensive Rookie of the Year and All-Pro. Drafted number 4. Where was Jeff Okudah drafted at? Number 3. And in 2 years, he played 10 games. So quarterbacks need 3 years to learn. It's the hardest position in football. He needs 3 years. Sauce Gardner, while overrated, debatable, right? Wins Rookie of the Year, All-Pro in his rookie year. In his rookie year. And y'all in the chat was telling me that Sauce Gardner deserved it over Aiden Hutchinson. If Aiden Hutchinson, who was taken second overall, did not have 9.5 sacks, 3 interceptions, y'all would have been ready to call him a bust. But no, not Jeff Okudah. Jeff Okudah, we give him all the room in the world. He was hurt. Even Brad Holmes said it was his rookie. It's like his rookie. Oh, man. Okay, Joe Burrow's knee got assassinated in year 1. Assassinated. So his quote-unquote rookie year was year 2. Where did he go? Somebody put it in the chat for me because I can't remember. Where did Joe Burrow go in year 2? I'll wait. He went to the Super Bowl in year 2. His official quote-unquote rookie year. But Jeff Okudah, we try to get his man. Listen, Jeff Okudah was a bad pick. It's okay to say that Jeff Okudah was the wrong pick. It's okay. I believe Jeff Okudah was an effort. I do believe that there was a rift between Bob Quinn, Matt Patricia. I believe Quinn wanted Okudah. Patricia wanted Derek Brown, hence why we traded for Everson Griffin, because at that point, both of them fools knew that their jobs was on the line. Both of them knew. So, let's go get Everson Griffin. Let's trade away a conditional 5th-round pick for Everson Griffin, who, by the way, is not in the league. And I love me some EG. Has not in the league. Okay? Jeff Okudah, the time has run out for Jeff Okudah. The Lions have to decide if they're going to pick up his 5th-year option. They got to decide next month. A month from now, we will know if they picked it up. Braylon says, I really want to see the potential in Kuda, but like you said, he didn't do well. Does anybody see the potential in Jeff Okudah? I will say this. Jeff Okudah is a phenomenal tackler. He tackles. He does that. He came through last year. Then he got hurt, right? But then he got benched. Nobody wants to talk about that. Jeff Okudah was benched for a guy who was not drafted. And I'm sorry, if you lose your job being the 3rd overall pick to a guy that was picked after Brock Purdy, why is Mr. Irrelevant so special? Because Mr. Irrelevants don't make leagues. They don't make the team. They don't even play a snap. It's only a few of them that have made teams. That's why all the hoopla is about Brock Purdy. Nobody would care who he was if he wasn't drafted last. Jeff Okudah. Okudah locked down Jefferson and Scary. He was just inconsistent. Okay, Zay, that's my point. We're talking about 3rd overall pick. And Zay, you was on Sauce Gardner. You was a Sauce Gardner defendist. He locked up one guy. So what? Has Jeff Okudah played 3rd overall? It ain't about locking up somebody, Zay. That's not what the question is. The question is Jeff Okudah worth the 3rd overall pick? And the answer is he He is not. Marshawn Lattimore was drafted after Jeff Okudah. You see what I'm saying? Like, we're talking about third overall pick. We're talking about in the realm of Nick Bosa, Joe Burrow. The guys drafted after him have played better than him. Tua is a better player. Justin Herbert is a better player. And they were all taken after the third overall pick, Jeffrey Okudah. That's what I'm saying. I don't dislike the guy. I want him to succeed. He plays for my team. But at the same time, we have to stop. We got to stop. We got to stop with this. Jeffo, 3 years. Sauce said, let me finger swag you. Let me Darius slay you real quick. No, you know, all that 3 years, it takes 3 years. I'm going to come out and do it in year one. But Jeff Okudah, 10 games in 2 years, and he's in his rookie year. He's in year 4. Jeff Okudah is going to year 4, and we are still giving him time. But you know what? What we feel doesn't matter. It does not matter, because at the end of the day, the Lions will make this decision. They have to either A, pick up his option, or B, don't. We picked up TJ Hawkinson and traded him. It is about what you can do for me right now. No, Zay, I'm not saying cut him. This conversation has nothing to do with Jeff Okudah's future. It has everything to do with, is he worth, as he played worthy of the third overall pick moniker? And the fact that some Detroit Lions fans will not give up on Jeff Okudah. They just will not. Okudah cannot cover an entire backfield alone. The Lions need another good outside corner to give him help. I think Robert, Okudah is responsible for one side of the field. One side of the field. I don't understand. What does the backfield have to do with Jeff Okudah? I can see if you said defensive line, if you said linebackers. But the backfield, Jeff Okudah is responsible for Jeff Okudah and his man. He doesn't have to the whole side. I'm sorry, bro. That doesn't make any sense. He plays on one guy. He doesn't cover the whole team. And even playing in the whole team, he was getting roasted. So my thing is this. I want this man to succeed. I've said that. This segment is going on way too long. I said that. Okudah's one man. And guess what, Robert? He's responsible for one man. Jeff Okudah is responsible for A, the zone he's playing in, B, the man he's covering in man-to-man, or C, stopping the run. That's it. Sauce Gardner doesn't even travel, and yet we're giving him Rookie of the Year, and he doesn't try. Okay. All right. So let me know in the comments below. What's your topic? What's your take on the debate? Let me know.